Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I wanted to show a must-have for any allergic halal foodie out there. These super cubes are freezing trays that can be used in the dishwasher, not in the microwave because there is a metal rim underneath the silicone. I believe it's made out of silicone, but it's BPA free, it's stackable, and you can totally freeze it and or bake them. They do come with different sizes. This one was with a recipe inside, which I thought was pretty helpful, and later on I ended up using that recipe. And also it has this lid that is see-through, so it's great, so you can see the contents. It is 1 cup or half cup. There are the lines inside, which I thought were quite helpful, but I didn't really focus on that. I just like that it was easy to clean. You could put it in the oven, you could put it in the dishwasher, you could freeze it, you could hand wash it. And this material was easy and pliable. I think it's a silicone type base, and it was really easy to pop all of the food that I stored in there. Obviously, I washed it before using it. I made this particular day, I had made a chicken bone broth, and I decided to store it and freeze it in these super cubes, and I made it in the Instant Pot. I'll probably do a video soon showing those details and steps, inshallah. And these are what the bone broth chicken soup bone broth looks like while it's frozen in the super cubes. If you don't have anything else to store, you could definitely keep these in there longer term, but sometimes I just have other things I'd like to freeze, so I just pop these out, wash it really quickly, and then move on to the next thing I'd like to store. This time it was chili, and chili is a very tomato-based soup, sauce, whatever you want to call it, meal. And I was a little worried because I have a light colored super cube, and I was worried about the tomato staining it, but that definitely was not a problem. So alhamdulillah, this got multiple uses and it still looks as good as new. I didn't necessarily measure it out, but I had stored some chili that I had made a huge batch of, and it wasn't quite hot, but it wasn't quite cool. So I stored in this super cube, and I was able to freeze them and then use them whenever I needed it. This does have a lid that is see-through, so sometimes you can just see how many you have left, and or you could see if it's like discolored or whatever it is. And then if and when you do freeze them and you want to keep track of the date, you could use a dry erase marker and just write the date on top. And it is a dry erase marker. I didn't use a permanent marker, so a dry erase marker I think is ideal. Also, this is what it looked like. It was, I forgot how many weeks or days I had frozen. Afterwards, I had frozen these and just wanted to show you what it looks like when you just take one cube out of the meal or the portion and warm it up. It warms up just like new, mashallah. It also cleans just like new. Sometimes if you want to use your super cube for something else, or you only have 1 cube left, I just take it out, put it in a Ziploc bag. This was some sushi sticky rice that I had made 4 cubes of, and I just had 1 left and I needed the super cube for something else. I just want to also show you what this looks like once you warm it up. It still maintains the shape. I just put it in a Ziploc bag. You could do something else with it otherwise. And when you warm it up, it's just as good as new as well. Alhamdulillah, this is a great must-have in any allergic halal foodie household. Conscientiously love what you eat.